get a message now. Perfect. Oh, well, as I said, thank you so much. I've got just a series of questions that I'm going to run through with you. And what I'll do is I'll just ask them, you answer them. And then if you say something that triggers a thought, I might go off at a slight tangent just to find out a bit more about what you meant. Okay. And if at any point you don't feel comfortable or you're not clear what I'm asking or trying to get to, then absolutely just flag that to me and we'll talk that one through as well.
No problem.
Awesome. So to kick off, can you tell me how you feel about the program? You were on Elevate, weren't you? Yeah. So how do you feel about the Elevate program?
But it was useful in terms of a lot of things, not only in regards to just finding out more about my future, but help in terms of like interview questions, CV writing. I thought it was really useful, and I felt, how do I say it? I felt like I was more prioritized in a sense because with Insight it's directed more towards those of color and stuff. So I was like, when I joined, I felt a bit more represented. It felt a bit nice to be around people who are my color, from some people from the same background, etc. And
Yeah.
yeah, I felt that the program was quite cool.
Brilliant. And before we started recording, you were just telling me that you're doing a BTEC. So in what year are you now?
I'm year 13 now.
Okay. And how are you feeling about that as part of your overall educational journey?
That's feeling all right. I'm happy with it because it's my preferred way of study. I don't feel like I do too well in terms of exams
Mm,
because in terms of revising and stuff, I have quite a short attention span. So it's
yeah,
hard to get down and get my head focused so that I can read this note, blah, blah. So BTEC is a lot easier for me because it's mainly coursework. So I'm focusing a lot more on getting tasks done over a period of time, which is more manageable for me than revising directly for for an exam. Is my camera frozen again?
it is.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I don't know why it
don't
keeps doing this.
worry. It might be this that bandwidth wise, there's an issue, but honestly, don't worry. I can still hear you really clearly, and that's the really important thing. Cool. So the second question is, would you like to give back by mentoring a student, like you were mentored rather, either at your time at university or in your first role?
Um, Possibly in my first role, maybe, depending on how that goes and if I feel
Yeah,
happy with it and stuff. Yeah, because I don't think I'm gonna go university. It's not something I think I want to do.
yeah. So, just on that, what are your plans once you finish your BTEC?
I want to get a degree apprenticeship so that
Oh,
I can be working. If I do
yeah,
have to go to university, be working while I'm going to university.
yeah. Um, and would you like to meet other people who've gone through Elevate or our Insight to Uni program, to form a supportive community?
Um, it depends. In regards to supportive community, what do you mean by that? Like a group or something?
Yeah, so other people that are a similar stage to you, some of them might be doing a straight degree, some of them might have gone off to do apprenticeships, and then there'll be
Mm-hmm.
people like you as well interested in a degree apprenticeship. And
Mm-hmm.
it's just being part of the community, speaking to other people, really at the same life stage at you as you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I would like that.
Okay, brilliant. And what do you imagine you would gain from being in that community?
I think I'd get more insight from people similar to me in regards to what they're doing, how they're finding it, or if they prefer that they would have done something else, or if they have any advice for me regarding that. And yeah, I think that's mainly it. And it would also be a good networking opportunity, I think.
Mm, yeah, I agree. And what type of community activities would be most attractive to you to engage with?
Um, I think, sorry, repeat that question again. It just slipped my mind.
yeah, what type of activities would be most attractive to you to encourage you to engage with the community?
Um, hmm, I suppose like networking opportunities. So like if it's a thing where it's personal, then it would maybe like if it's a thing where it's in person, I mean, it would maybe be in like a venue or something. You go there, you talk to people, you see what they're doing, they see what you're doing, etc. Or if
Yeah,
that's not possible, then you could have something like a virtual expo, like what Zoom has, where people can go to like different groups and stuff and go into group calls and talk like that. And yeah, I think
okay.
that would be interesting.
And just on the networking, what would you be hoping to get when you connect with these people in the real world, like in a physical networking event?
Um, I feel like through physical, I'd be able to develop digital connections. So I'd be able to get people's
Mm,
LinkedIn and stuff. And then from there, um, it would expand my horizons in terms of maybe where I want to work next. If they have any job opportunity, like if their company has any job opportunities and they want to put them out, and then I can see them and be like, okay, this is what I want. And that could be an opening for something that I may not have ever thought I wanted to do, and then find out that that's what I love.
yeah, I love that. That you're open to new things. I think that's really important. And so, in that sense, would a network of Black heritage students and early career professionals be advantageous to you?
I think so, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, okay. And for the reasons you spoke about in terms of job opportunities
Mm-hmm.
and somebody to learn, others to learn from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Definitely.
And how would you like to communicate with the community?
Um, I think we could do it online. It depends on what type of things people have. Like you could do it on social media, or you
Mm.
could have like a yeah, like a group chat on social media, etc. that you could talk through.
And
Um,
what platforms do you use on social media?
I use Instagram. I don't use Facebook.
Mm.
I use Snapchat as well. I have LinkedIn. Um, and yeah, in terms of big social medias, those are the main ones I
Yeah.
use.
How do you feel about using WhatsApp for a community group
Oh
chat?
yeah, yeah, that would be all right. I wouldn't mind that. I think WhatsApp would be good because
Okay.
like WhatsApp group chats they're very expandable. Like you can have a large amount of people in a WhatsApp group chat,
Mm.
and it's easy to read through it. There's
Yeah.
like little links to files. You can at people to get them to come on a chat and see what you said, etc.
Yeah. Cool. And how else could we with Insight continue to support you in your development?
Um, I think maybe maybe possible check-ins here and there, like in regards to how far we've gotten since the program or any new
Mm.
developments or anything that we're struggling with, then we can come to you guys and say, oh, yeah, I'm having issues with my CV, or I didn't interview the other day and it didn't go so well. I feel like I need a recap on this, etc. I feel like that would be helpful.
And just out of interest, have you done any other types of programs with other organizations?
In regards to mentoring, no, but
Okay.
um for um for things such as actually there is one. Sorry, my camera's being very weird today. I'm not sure why.
Don't worry.
Um I once was in a college one
Mm.
called it was professional networking and coaching. and they had coaches coming from different large companies, from like
Yeah.
Salesforce, Deloitte, etc. And they came in and they would talk to us. We'd have a meeting with them every week,
Yeah.
and we would check in with them. They'd ask us like what it is that we want to talk to them about. And sometimes I think you were able to go to their office and have a
Okay.
talk with them there, have an office tour, etc. If the college allowed so. And yeah, it was quite interesting. I felt it was a bit dry though in regards to the mentoring, because once you joined it, it was quite forced. So it
Right.
was like if you did it, basically it was acting as a college club. So it was something that you could join voluntarily. But if you
Yeah.
joined it once throughout the year, you couldn't switch. You'd have to go to that for the rest of the year. So it kind of became a bit obligatory.
Right.
And then once people feel that they don't really want that mentoring anymore, but they still have to do it, it gets a bit uncomfortable, and it's not really the
Yeah.
same type of it doesn't feel as helpful anymore. It kind of feels more
Yeah.
like it's taking up your time.
Yeah. I get that. And once you finished that program, did they give you any onwards continued support?
No, actually, it didn't.
Okay. Cool. So if we were to go down that road of doing like CV workshops and interview workshops and things like that,
Yeah,
that would be that would be different and of interest.
yeah, I think so.
Okay. Um, and in terms of the support you think that you could give with Insight, um, what are your thoughts on how you think you could support the work with Insight?
I think I could signpost people that I know to it.
Mm,
So obviously, as I'm black, I have family members and stuff who are getting to this age. That I know my cousin is 16 and he hasn't hit college yet, but he's about to
yeah,
go into college. He's doing his GCSEs this year, so I could tell him about it.
yeah,
Could like I don't really have a big social media presence, but if I did, I could promote it, etc. And I think that would allow people to view it, because majority of the time, when you're a social media influencer and you have a following, it's
mm,
people who either enjoy your content or are like you. So when you're black,
yeah,
you'll have a significant black following most of the time.
yeah,
And from there you'll be able to you can get with insights products heard and
yeah.
seen.
Okay, brilliant. So when you say you don't have a big social media following, how many followers do you have?
I think I've got like 20, and it's just people that I know. I'm not
Okay,
really
that
too
is pretty
large on
modest.
social media. Yeah.
Fair enough. Cool. Um, that's the end of my questions. Was there anything that you wanted to ask me?
Um, in regards to the Elevate program, is that coming on this year?
Yeah, we're running the Elevate program again. Our first program is running with a company called LexisNexis Risk Solutions. I always find that
Mm-hmm.
so difficult to say. Um, and that will be running from the end of January. So we're recruiting students onto that at the moment. Yeah.
Okay. Have you guys, if anything, could you send me an email after this? Because I'm part of my college's student voice. So I'll be able to get students to see that. Because I'm not sure if, I'm pretty sure you do have links with Ada College, isn't it?
I do, yeah. And
Yeah.
interestingly enough, we were waiting to get an invitation to come in to talk about the program. But I can send you the link. That's absolutely fine.
All right. I'll bring it up to my head teacher and stuff.
Brilliant. And we've also got our Insight to Uni program, which
Mm-hmm.
and I can send you the link for that as well.
Yeah, I've seen that. My college did promote that one, but I was
Oh,
thinking,
brilliant.
so where's Elevate? Because I didn't see anything about it or hear anything about it.
Cool. I'll send you the Elevate info so you can promote that because we've only got 20 spaces on this program.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but we always would love students to apply. And then as new programs come on stream, we can get them signed up to that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you had a really good time, didn't you?
Yeah, I
When you,
did.
yeah,
It was with Fraser's help that I got the job
yeah,
at Tottenham Hotspur. He helped me do my CV.
excellent. Oh, that's so lovely to hear. because we did a little case study on that. So I'm going to add that to the case study as well. So shall I send you a copy of the case study as well? You can see what we've written about you guys.
Yeah, all right then, no problem. Just email me that.
Yeah, brilliant. And a couple of other things then. I'll stop recording because this is the end of the interview.